Hi everybody, it's Nick, and as promised I was going to show you how I light my log burner without having any kindling, because in my opinion kindling is a waste of time. It's all that time having to process it. It's just not for me. So as you can see, all I'm doing here is I'm putting some, I don't know if you can see that, it's 3 or 4 fingers thick. I'm just trying to find one. What I do is I make a base like this, and then so there's a gap in between, and then what I do is I've got a little tub with my firelighters in. And these firelighters are homemade DIY style. Now I can't remember the fella's name on YouTube who showed me this, but that's just a paper towel bunged up at one end, open at the other, and inside there it's packed full. I'm going to show you when I make some more. But inside them is shavings, wood shavings, out of a tube that size. This is just a normal toilet roll tube. So I bung one end up with kitchen roll, and I fill it to that far up with with wood shavings, and then I just pat it down a touch so it's slightly more than loose, so it's not fully compressed but a little bit, and then I fill the rest up with oil. Sorry, I'm out of picture there. I fill the rest up with oil to the top till it brims a little bit, and then it'll soak down, and then I just give it a slight little top up, and that's it. And then I plug it up with another piece of kitchen roll. So as you can see there, I've put that tube just there in between both of them logs, and then now what that means, bear with me, now what that means is that it's going to get airflow from underneath and through the sides. Just clean my hands there, so that'll go in. So then next, all I do is just get me bits of wood that I've already split up, ready to go at fire. And I just stagger it in there like that, just Jenga it sort of thing. But before I go too far, and I can't get in, so I can't get access to it, I just get my firelighter, my extended one, and I just light the bit of paper, the bit of kitchen roll that's got oil in it. Oh, it's just used engine oil. That's all it is. Used engine oil, cheap. So I'll just push that in there like that, and you can see how much a blaze it gets straight away. It's really fast. And I just put another couple in. That's a bit thick, that one. Just keep pouring them in, just like that. Now what you can see there is that I've got that what I call my firelighter now, but my firelighter's in there, and that's it. I've set it going, and it's off. I'm just going to close this door too, because it'll start coming out a touch. My glass needs desperately changing, so you ain't going to be able to see much. But that's it. That's it going. I will not have to touch that. Well, I'll leave the door open. It's got maybe it's a finger width, so the air rushes in. You can just see there. Just just leave the door ajar. I'm not saying that's the way to do it. I'm not saying that's what it should be. That's the way everything should be. But that's how I do. I'll open up them. So when it's when I close the doors once it's going. But yeah, that's it. Really easy, and well, I'll spend about an hour and a half in September, say, and I'll make about 150 to 200. Now I know that might sound a lot, but I work it on the basis that I use one a day. So if I start burning from October, that's October, November, December, January, February, March, and even into April, that's 7 months. And if I need one a day, that's 7 threes, 21, that's 210. So, well, quite a bit, maybe it's a bit less, because some months are less than others. But it's 210 firelighters that I need. Now the toilet rolls we use all year round, but I asked the lads from work and they get me them. So that's handy. I'm going to pan round, see if you can spot on me. Hello. So I asked the lads at work. Call me here then. There you go. Ah. So yeah, I asked the lads at work. They bring me in a bag. Well, one lad brings in a lot, but there's 5 or 6 in his family. So yeah, I'll get that. I get the used engine oil from work. The only thing that costs me, but it's starting to not cost me, was the wood shavings. Now the wood shavings I just used to get like from the pet store, big bales of them. It was only about £2, but off the chainsaw when I'm chopping firewood, I'm starting to get it into an area where it's what do we call it? So I can pick them up. And then that means that I'll be able to reuse. Well, I'll use everything of the log then. So yeah, that's about it really. And then the kitchen roll, but you can get that real cheap anywhere really, rolls and rolls of it. So yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, like I say, it does take about an hour and a half of my time between me and our lass. She plugs them up at one end, I put the shavings in and the oil, and then she'll plug them up at the other end, and then into a Ziploc bag or a freezer bag, and into the cupboard to go, ready for using. You can almost use them instantly, as long as you can see that the cardboard tube has had like oil, it looks soaked. You can use it almost instantly as well. So yeah, that's that. I haven't been around as much putting videos out or splitting or anything like that, because I've been trying to get my tractor going. Well, I've got a tractor, as you've seen in previous videos, and I've got a loader for it. I went from my house, I went to Shrewsbury, and it was 4 hours journey, so it was an 8-hour round trip. It was a long day with me and Laura. So we went down there and we picked it up, brought it back, and it's probably took me about 3 full days to get it sorted. Problem is that there wasn't all the parts there, but the majority of them were there. So yeah, I've been scrounging around here and there and having to go to specialist hose places to get some new hoses made up. No biggie, but it's finally working. So that means now that I can concentrate on getting the logs in now. So that means when I get them in on the trailer, I'll use the tractor, pick them up off the trailer now, put them exactly where I want them. Happy days. So that's what's been happening. Hopefully there's going to be a lot more content coming. Some time lapses of different stuff, and splitting, stacking, well, you know, it's a bit boring, but you'll get where you know that's what's coming. Hopefully a bit more use with the tractor. So that's about it. So going just quickly onto the fire, because this will probably be coming up 10 minutes or more. I'm going to pan you around now and I'll show you what the fire's doing now. It's absolutely roaring. You see that? All them logs that I've put in there, them split wood, it's all alight. So there's no problems with it at all. It really does work. And again, I can't remember the guy's name on YouTube. It was that many years ago now. I seen it once and I was like, that's amazing. So credits to him. He also said that he got it from somewhere else. So we've all used someone's idea, as we do. So yeah. So from me and my homemade firelighters and Roxy. Where are you, Rox? Yeah. We'd like to say thank you, and you will see more of us in the future. Thanks very much.